Yo to the yo to the yo, yo, yo. There's a lot of changes going on. A lot of changes. It's been a busy week. Not busy week. It's been a busy day. So I haven't gotten to read through the changes. Developer update. I think this was the big one. It might all just be in this one thing, and there's just 50,000 blue posts about it, or things reposting it. Classic team wanted. Let me get this going. Like next week, as well as share some details, next few phases. Nice. XP buff and leveling. This was all I really saw, was the XP buff. Starting next week, March 5th, right before I go out of town. I'm going out of town, I think the 7th. For like 5 days or something. Discoverer's Delight XP buff will be enabled on all realms, increasing XP gain from levels 1 to 39. I thought it was buffing 1 to 25 up from 50 to 100 and then giving a 50% from 25 to 40. I didn't realize it was all the way up there. Wait. Okay. We had always intended to increase Discoverer's Delight to a 100% buff from 1 to 39 when Phase 3 launches, so this is merely moving this change forward. Nice. Yo, Wonder, what's up, man? I'm trying to catch up on the news that dropped like 2 hours ago, and I'm so far behind. But what up, what up, what up? Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, my ult I was on earlier. I'm level 30 right now. But I'm going to be out of town next week when the buff goes live, so I'm really torn. I'm not going to rush to level 40 in the next week. Yo, what up? Captain Big Pig Farts. What a name. What a name. I haven't got there yet, about the Molten Core stuff. They changed it from 40 to 20 for Molten Core. I think that's what it is. The XP buff, they've done a lot for XP now. They've got the sleeping bag. They're going to have the Discoverer's Delight buff. They just increased the amount of XP you get from like elite quests and, was it group and elite quest? Somehow, they worded it somehow. And that just went live today or last week. So they're really doing a lot to help with the XP buff. Yeah, I still haven't got the sleeping bag stuff. I still haven't. I guess I could do that. I'm in a zone right now. I'm doing all the Hillsburg quests. So I came out earlier and I did a couple. I don't know if I want to pause doing my quests to go get the sleeping bag. I've heard it only takes an hour to do though. Alongside, we'll also be reducing the cost of normal racial mounts and mount training by roughly half. We do not have changes planned for epic mounts at 60 this time. Okay. I still haven't bought a mount. That's still not going to make me buy a mount. Feels good on trash mobs too. I've heard multi-dotting is kind of interesting. Multi-dot with Sunfire. I watched a little bit of Moonfire Beam earlier when the servers came up, and I saw him just like absolutely spamming motherfuckers down in Arathi Basin with Moonfire. Just because it's so cheap to use it now. Yeah, since I don't have an NA level 40, I haven't been able to test all this stuff and have fun myself. But tomorrow, unless Scotty and I have a podcast tomorrow, there's so many changes. I don't know if Scotty's still live. He was live earlier. He had a Nomer run. He's probably going to be... No, he's not live. Might hit him up and see if we should have a little pod tomorrow. That's the new name for it, pod. Testing the shit out? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was wondering if Moonglow is still gonna work with Moonfire. Somebody told me that Sunfire's mana cost did get reduced and it's 90 mana. So are you talking about, well, my last 2 streams on YouTube they're scrapped kind of, like the 16-hour stream, only the first 12 hours are available. Nest claimed it, yeah. So it's like I can only stream for 12 hours at a time on YouTube, which I don't stream past 12 hours often, but it's something I need to be conscious of, because that the Nomer run, I can't go back and watch the Nomer run now because it's cut off. And then yeah, the other stream just got completely gutted, and I could watch it, but yeah, kick is just for the vibes. You know, YouTube is for the chills, the interaction. You know, like the what do we think of this stuff, or like the big stuff. Like if I'm raiding, you know, I like to stream it on YouTube. Also be increasing the base gold reward from all quest rewards while players are level 1 to 39. Does that mean I shouldn't quest now because I'm technically losing out on gold? Bonus gold will not be in effect at level 40, meaning this will not impact the XP gold conversion for quest. Yeah, completed, yeah. Equalize things to make questing while leveling a bit more lucrative. Ooh. That's a good change. Good change. It's helping people that are new to the game. Ooh, an eclipse change? I like that. It's like if you get to 4 stacks, it consumes half of the stacks, 2, and gives you an extra bonus. Oh. Healing touch while in Moonkit? Yeah. Extra spell power if you're at 4 stacks? We do need some sort of extra spell power from something. If they go the lazy route and give us extra spell power from spirit or intellect or something. Extra spell power from armor, which I want to say is Wander's idea. And since Wander's chilling, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Or take credit for it if I was right. Also looking at leveling adjustments for when Phase 3 launches, and the level cap raises to 50, okay. Mid-phase adjustments like this to help smooth over the leveling curve a bit. Dude, I feel like I'm saying a lot of shit on podcasts and stuff. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but a lot of this shit is just coming true, bro. It's I'm taking all the credit for all this stuff, man. They just talked about this last night on Warcraft Reloaded. Not really, I guess, leveling in particular, but I'd talked to Bob about the way I would have done it was you take the sleeping bag, and each week or every 2 weeks that a phase is out, you increase the amount of XP that the sleeping bag grants you. So this is technically what, week 3 of the phase, I think. So it's like you could have each week you increase the small thing by 1%. So it starts out at 3 and then it goes up to 6% week 2, 9% week 3 or something like that. And they're just like, nah, bro, we're just gonna give you straight up 100%. But yeah, a lot of changes, man. Like the changes are just not stopping, and I like it. I like the changes a lot more than I do like the balancing and rebalancing stuff. Extra stuff getting added and changed is sick. But I think they need to leave the stuff alone. Yeah, Boomy's in a decent spot right now. It is. It's not in a bad spot. It's been in worse spots. So being where we are, we're not on top, but it's feeling okay. All right, raid size at level 60. I know that they've gotten, after that the blog post, like the blog interview got posted the other day from, I don't even know what the source was, Dexter.io or something. I don't know what it is. And that was mentioned that they still planned on having level 40-man raids at level 60. There was a lot of pushback against that. Help quell confusion. Here's a look at exactly what to expect in the next few phases in terms of raid size. The yet to be announced level 50 raid will be a 20-player experience. I like having the foreknowledge of that, other than it just being like you level up to 50 and then you try to get into the raid and then it's like, oh, or like the day before or the week before, if there's dev interviews, then they announce it. This is giving 2 months for guilds to prepare for that. Like big announcement for guilds that are smaller, like the EU guild that I'm in that has 15 level 40s right now. 20-man, yeah. I'm glad we'll get to see a 20-man before level 60. Molten Core will also be a 20-player experience. So this was one that I was wondering, like, are they even going to tune Molten Core? Or do they think that 20 people is going to be enough player power at 60 to just go in there and clear it as is, no changes? You think Molten Core is going to be tuned? You sent it to him, I know. Just like non-40 man. You wait. You dislike non-40 mans? You don't like the 25 and 20 and 10? Well, what? The new Boomy changes? Yo, Hofish, I have not been able to try them out because my NA tune is level 30. I have no Moonkin for them. I wish I could try them out. I have to wait until tomorrow to try them out. I've seen good things, and I've heard good things. Correct. Give me 40 man. Yo, you're in a boat on your own right now, dude. It's poll time. Which is a better raid size? 20 or... I could do 3. 20. Nah, do I want to split it up like 20? I'll do 20/25 or 40. 20, 25. Because even 20. 20's a nice number because it's just 10 into 20. But there's been no 20... yeah, there's been 20-man raids. Yeah, AQ20 and ZG. Yeah, I'm dumb. It's like, have there been 20-man raids in Classic? Alright, let me get this poll. There we go. Let's see if Wander is by himself on the 40. 40 is better. What server? For NA, my NA Boomy is on Crusader Strike. My EU level 40 is Living Flame. 30 man? 30 man doesn't make sense. No 30 man. I want 30 man. We are still discussing exactly what raiding in the later tiers of Season of Discovery would look like in terms of raid size. Alright, so if we dig into a Horde, yeah. Horde on both, yeah. Crusader Strike and Living Flame. Never had to organize or run themselves. Yeah, wondered. Do you have spreadsheets and stuff for organizing the 40-man raids? If you do, that's great. They have to buff the items anyways, since it will be trash. Loot at the scaling tempo. Yeah. Also tune it while they add it. I'm just wondering, will they need to tune it though? It's like if we get a little bit of extra gear from level 50, that's better than the current level 60 gear. But you're only bringing 20 people. I don't know. But the wording of this, it doesn't say that this is going to be at level 60. The yet to be announced level 50 raid will be a 20-player experience, and then immediately after that, Molten Core will also be a level 20-player experience in the Season of Discovery. But it doesn't say at 60, at Phase 4. What if Molten Core is level 50? It was 20 man in on Era? Damn. Well, yeah, they've got max gear, so... Yeah, they're getting full bis. Well, maybe not even full bis, but yeah, I remember we would do binding runs with less than 20. The community of 40 mans. I mean, if there was a 40 man raid, I wouldn't want the bis gear to come from 40 mans. But I feel like the devs would kind of force that to happen. I mean, if you could get the same gear from 20 mans that you could from 40, that'd be cool. GDKP organizer? Yo. So you're not alone. You've got at least one other vote, maybe two other votes for 40. Okay. Runes are better than max gear. At level 60? In pre-raid gear? Pre-raid MC gear with runes is better than era max gear. I don't know. I want Molten Core to be easy though. I don't want Molten Core to be rough. I had the rough Molten Core Season of Mastery experience, and that kind of put me off of Psalm a little bit. Because Molten Core is a decently long raid. It is a couple hours, like the first couple weeks of whatever phase 4. Molten Core is a long raid. Increased loot drops and bis items from multiple bosses. Increased loot drops, yeah. 40 man with like 2 pieces of loot was rough. So what is all the rest of this stuff talking about? We felt that it was perfectly natural for a version of original World of Warcraft to have 40-player raids. They immediately got called out on this by Scotty J. Immediately. Before the stuff even launched. Needed to scale them was not planned within the scope of what we were set out to accomplish, but mostly because 40 felt like such a defining characteristic. Wasn't really even in consideration to eschew them entirely. Alright, Agrand. Calm down. You know people like me are going to have to sit here and look up what the fuck this word means. Deliberately avoid using. Abstain from. Alright. To abstain, to deliberately avoid using. It wasn't really even in consideration to deliberately avoid using them entirely. Okay. GDKP change? Yeah. Music stopped. Trying to refresh it. There it goes. When we decided to create our level up raids, we did feel that asking 40 players to be a tall ask at level 25 when there was the most hype and the easiest time to get 40 people. They were like, nah, we're gonna give it 10. We're gonna call it a day at 10 player with our highest population because it's fresh. Easy to form pickup groups for as well. We've realized that we've set some communities up to potentially struggle a bit by asking them to recruit up from 1 or 2 10-player raid groups to a full 40, should they choose to. Make it clear now that our plans are to start bridging from 10-player raids to higher raid sizes. They should let us know now. This is great that we've got like 2 months before phase 3 for the smaller 10-player guild sizes to merge or recruit. Then to have to go and redo that all over again in a later phase because they upped the raid size a second time. I don't know about that. Just let us know now what size to expect. They've done the thing where they've given us an inch, and I want to take the full fucking mile. I want to know more. I'm not satisfied. This just brings more questions. I know a lot of people, No Hit Jerome was saying he thinks the majority of players aren't even level 40 right now. And there's already been, 3 lockouts that have gone by, so I don't know how people really feel about it. Small, positive. Yeah, I didn't say I was trying to be positive. I did have to make the title small, minimal, rational changes instead of big, massive, insane changes, you know? I had to be real with my title. Push-ups. Bro, my arms aren't even sore from the other day. I'm good to go. I can bust some out. Retail loot. Is retail personal loot? Because I do not like personal loot. I don't like personal loot, and I don't like scaling raids to the raid size. Nerf Star Surge? Star Surge needs nerfed in Season of Discovery. There you go. Do I need to like pause the music so you don't have the music in the background? Full bis ASAP and then log off and take a month break before the next phase comes out. I want to be full bis and then I want to go smash everything that I can with full bis. I want to get full bis and then go PvP for 5 hours in a row and just destroy some motherfuckers at stables. I want to get full bis and then go solo ultimate right now. Like I love getting better and better gear that allows me to go out and do things and smash it more so than I was able to do. 6-10 men's running every lockout with mains and prep for later. We've got, I'm telling you, we've got less than 20 people on EU. The NA guild, on the other hand, NA guild, we've got 67 bitches on right now. 67 motherfuckers. 957. You know, 957 total? 957 divided by 40. We've got 24 raid teams ready to go, dude. Pause the music. What am I supposed to say? Star Surge is overpowered and needs nerfed immediately in Season of Discovery. There you go, Nest. That's all I got. I hope you weren't trying to record video too. I was not like staring into the camera, waving my hands around, going, eyes. Go to the open world and crit somebody for 2.5K and then have them cry on Reddit. Exactly. Like, that is the goal. That's the dream. Get to where everybody complains that they didn't play the game as much as I did. And they get one shot. Alright, what are the other changes? While overhauling, what is this? This is bold and white. Some investigation now to help us understand what would be needed. Framework of the original WoW data can support in this regard. Wait, for what? While overhauling all 40 player raids down to 20 would be theoretically possible, this may be prohibitively difficult and detract significantly from the... Did they put this shit into AI to like make it sound... Did they have like a character limit and they didn't reach it, so they were like, yo, we need some synonyms for some of these sentences, some of these phrases to bump up the word count. Other features and content we have planned to implement in a post-60 Season of Discovery. Some features that just cannot currently exist in original WoW as well, such as flex rating. Yeah, perfect, because I don't want the flex rating. Don't want that. Big W right there. Constrained in exactly what we're able to do here. Molten Core is definitely unique here in that it is simple enough mechanically and under the hood that it would be relatively easy to pair down to a 20-player experience. Itemization changes. Oh shit, dude. Our thoughts around level 60 in-game rewards and the very significant changes we have planned there. Ooh. Also be a key piece of context missing to help illustrate our philosophy. Different raid sizes. Okay. Currently plan to revamp many items from dungeons and raids, including the existing 20-player raids at level 60. New items across all phases of in-game. Okay, we have a ton of exciting playstyles that are new or traditionally seen as off-specs. They've been given life in Season of Discovery. Yep. Come to their full power at 60. So we're not even at full power. We're at about 50% power. I wanted to sim and see how much DPS we would be doing right now if it wasn't SoD. Without runes and without new abilities. Just like what... Maybe have the same new gear. But like how much DPS would be getting right now with a 3-second Starfire cast being our only spell in the rotation. Everyone else is 75, yeah. I've got one more can of Bold Rock from the other night. Crack this bad boy open. It's past 5. It's 5:38. Cheers. We want to itemize well for as many different builds and playstyles as we are able to in the time we have. I want to know the size of the team that is working on the items. Is it like 2 of the devs? Is there 3 of them? I want to know who's working on the gear, because I don't think Agron's working on the gear. I think I saw somewhere that he was like, nah, I didn't make that item. Don't blame me. I didn't make it. I didn't put the stats on that. But I'd be curious to know like which devs are working on the items. Are they pulling from retail? Are they having like a retail dev do some items for them, or are they splitting it up? They're taking care of some, but they're having like a retail dev do the end game level 60 while the classic team is handling up to level 50. I'm curious. Plans to make adjustments the difficulty of all raids, as well as the power level of rewards available. Making raids harder or easier across the board relative to player power, but looking individually at each experience and defining what those experiences are about and what their purpose is. And in turn, building the gear. Whole boss in Nomer? I mean, which boss could they have done in Nomer? The third boss. The Naga with the ad. Yeah. That's my guess. Alright, theoretical example that we can just accept as fact. The raid that may have traditionally been considered to be catch-up raids, such as ZG, could see adjustments that bring their challenge level up slightly. Yo, ZG? I never did the ZG where you didn't kill the priestesses or the whatever they're called, and did Hakara on hard mode. So like ZG has the capability to make it a hard mode that I would guarantee you 90 to 95, I'm just making up a random number of course, like 90 to 95% of the classic player base, maybe even more than that, did not do a hard mode Hakar in ZG. So they could just add rewards, just keep ZG the same, add some additional rewards to the hard mode ZG. But also greatly increase the quality and diversity of the rewards so that they feel like a viable progression path alongside other current content in that phase, such as Blackwing Lair. Okay. We also wanted to make sure that any 40-player raids that exist remain approachable, able to be completed in pickup groups. Okay. And that they maintain that soda and pretzels feel. That beer and pizza. Pizza booze telly, bro. Pizza booze molten core. Bring almost any group composition or experience level and have success. There's gonna be, as long as there's a small core meta, if there's only like 8 classes and specs or whatever that you need to bring to fill the buffs, and then everything else can kind of be like whatever, then that'd be cool. But if you need to have like 16 of the 20 just to bring all the buffs, then you've only got 4 open slots to fill with other classes. I don't know. I'm scared with the debuffs. And feeling like you need to bring certain specs, a certain amount of certain specs, especially with things being party wide. They're trying to get a 40 player, so you're gonna need to have a feral in each melee group. You're gonna need to have, I don't know what else you need to have. That's party versus raid, but you know what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people were worried about on the 40-man stuff. I don't know if they skipped over a little bit, but I don't think they've touched on that. Maybe they will. To a more consistent level between different raid sizes could help provide a larger menu of activities to do. And another thing too, I don't want them to like, if you raid on 20, you're locked out of 40. I would want to be able to raid 20 and 40 on the same tune. PvP will remain bursty, yeah. Shamans are nuts. I wish I had the ability to play a shaman. I just don't have it. Shamans destroy me, which is one reason why I'm horde, so I don't have to face them. I would much rather, as a druid, fight a paladin than a shaman. Much rather. You recognize that not knowing what's coming can be very... Yep, I mentioned this earlier. Yep. And the true end game is for SoD, without us being extremely specific. If your guild wants to strictly stick to a smaller raid team of 20 people, the rewards are compelling enough that you don't feel behind a team focused on 40. I don't know if I like the wording of this. You don't feel behind, but you're not on the same level. Like you can't get equivalent gear. It's just sounding to me, it's like if you're raiding 20, you're not going to get BIS loot. You have to raid 40 to BIS loot. That's what that sounds like, without saying it. Shaman annoying, dude. The shaman has so much to go, like, to counter a caster. It's crazy. Grounding, shear, purge. Those three things right there. Quick, instant casts themselves. We want your feedback. Alright, what? There was another article too, yeah? The developer update, mount cost reduction. Oh, okay, then Wowhead just split the article up into like 10 different things to get more clicks. They wrote that up. Mount cost reduction. Okay. Season developer update. Yeah. Oh, there was a couple things on Warcraft logs that changed, I guess. The first iteration of trash requirements are live. Warlock exploit check for double rune can re-export logs and will only invalidate the Warlock sparshes. Excluded damage done to that dude. Phase 1, Phase 3 mobs. Is that the last boss? I can't even see because I still haven't updated that add-on. Mechgineer. I think that's the last boss. And is that the bombs? Most likely do downtime stuff, but that's more involved and will require a recall plus historical rebuild to know exact ETA on that. Okay. Alright, so that's all the changes that there was. I thought there was like another thing. 20 to 25, but the lockouts are better for 40 man. What if 20 and 25 raids were on a 3-day lockout, but the 40 man was on a week lockout? I think I'd be okay with that. I'm trying to convince myself, like what version of a 40-man raid would I enjoy? If it's weekly, and it has BIS loot, as long as I'm only having to run that once a week, then cool. But if 40-man's on a... I wonder if the 20-man's even going to be on a 3-day lockout, or if they're going to switch it back to 7-day. What don't I like about 40-man raids? Well, the big one is the amount of loot that dropped. And they're kind of addressed that in this thing. Just the lack of... If 40-man raids dropped... I'm trying to think, is 6 enough pieces of loot? Because three pieces of loot at 10 men is cool. So 12 pieces, that's a lot of fucking loot. 12 pieces of loot. If we scale it up to 40, man, that's a lot of loot, dude. Drop more loot. How much loot do you think 40 man would drop? 6, 8? Because I'm not a raid leader. I don't have to deal with 6 people calling out of a 40-man raid 30 minutes before the raid and then trying to fill 6 slots. 10 pieces of loot, 3 items per boss with tier tokens. 3 items for a 40-man. How many? Now, we get 3 items right now in 10 men, and we get tier tokens. Well, we get 2, I guess. We get 2 in 10 men. There needs to be at least 8. 6 items, 2 tier. Well, there's going to be more bosses, I guess, in the 40 man, because right now we've got 6. Molten Core has how many bosses? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bosses? It was 2. I know it was 2 in Molten Core. It was ridiculously low. Should be like classics to the 3. You like the classic loot feel, huh? I feel like they're gonna be pumping out phases though. If they're pumping out like, yo, phase 1 is Molten Core and ZG, or they said, yeah, what if phase 1 is like Molten Core, BWL, and ZG? Molten Core is 20, ZG is 20, and then BWL is 40. But that phase only lasts 10 weeks. Previous loot amount should be like classic. Less loot means people play longer. If you get this in 2 raids, then you will quit raid way quicker because there's nothing to go for. That's one of the that's one of the philosophies that I clash with a lot, because I guess I'm not like a lot of raiders. I want to get BIS loot and continue to raid, but there's a big portion of the player base that wants to get BIS loot and then they stop. Yeah, my carrot is a personal carrot, I guess. I use my own carrot. I want to get BIS to be able to continue to blast with BIS. I like getting BIS and then trying to push. Having multiple chances with BIS gear to avoid some RNG bullshit mechanics of bosses and try to just pump as hard as I can on each fight. It's like, okay, I got BIS and then the next phase comes out next week. So I've got one chance for the bosses, the RNG gods, to not fuck me over on mechanics. Oh, damn, I got impaled. I got impaled twice. Oh no, I just got my BIS loot and I had one chance. Like, no. I wanna have BIS and be able to blast with it. But I know I've personally seen people they've gobbled up loot like little fucking loot goblins and then stopped playing. And it's like I cool. I was gonna shit on them. I was gonna be like, "Fuck those guys," but no, I'm not gonna shit on them, because if that's how you want to play, that's how you want to play. Two tier tokens and 2 off pieces. Oh shit. Boom. Sorry. Am I talking about Scotty? No. I could be, if the shoe fits. If you think that I'm talking about Scotty, maybe that shoe fits. I don't know. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about all the motherfuckers. Yeah, I know. We need them. We need them. And we need to not give them loot so they don't stop playing. Or so they don't stop playing. Is that a double negative? So that they don't stop playing? I don't know. NA, I'm trying to get NA. Blizzard is making it easier for me for my transition from EU to NA right now. Blizzard is helping me out with this. So I think Blizzard wants me to go NA. It's not that I wanted to go NA. Blizzard is allowing this transition to happen. Very few want to raid after BIS. Alright. Poll number 2 time. Yo, it's a poll stream. 31 votes in 31 minutes. 1 vote per minute. I was going to say 31% for Fortnite. How cool would that have been if it was 31 versus 69? That would have been brilliant. Opportunity missed. But Wonder, 40 man, you got a third, a fourth, somewhere in between a third and fourth. Next poll. If you got full BIS, would you still play? Do I need to make the question different? Or is that fine? You can win. Oh my gosh. If you, I could just leave it yes and no. If you get full BIS, would you still play? Yes or no? Would you still play for... Do I put a time in here? For another 6 weeks after? 6 weeks, a month and a half? I'm just gonna word it like that. Don't stop, never doing no nothing. I agree. I do feel like with the 3-day lockouts and with how fast people can get STV items, this phase flopped. This phase, gearing wise, has just been a weird one. And maybe that's a reason why it feels like it flopped. I don't know if it's flopped. I think we still need to give it a little bit more time. And especially after these XP changes come out, to see what Ironforge Pro stats say is the raid size. It's like, it definitely dropped off. I'm pretty sure 108, like from phase, this was the end of phase 1 to phase 2 so far, like 2 weeks of phase 2. But it's like, it did this number half because people just haven't leveled up yet. November. So like these didn't even start until 3 weeks. 4 weeks? 4 weeks after, like a month after launch. This is where it's at. So like a month after, like another 2 resets. Let's see where the population of the raids are in another 2 weeks. And see. Alt raid, yo, I'm scared to go into a raid on this tune. I'm scared to get to level 40 and then go into a raid. It's more approachable now because I'll have at least a little bit of spell power. Whereas in phase 1, there was no spell power pre-raid gear. There's some plus arcane, plus nature. But there was no way to get spell power pre-raid. And that felt bad to try to hop in dinging 25. 3 to 4 characters they were rating on. Yeah, I don't know. I know people have explained it all the time. It's like, this isn't per account, right? This is per character. So with the XP change, people are going to be able to level their ults up more and raid on more characters. So I'm assuming these numbers are going to go up, up, up from now on. This one was from 219, so there should be another one coming out soon. It might have a couple extra. It might repass the logs of Wrath, because I think Wrath has higher right now. 181, 193, yeah. Make me the chest and glow. Oh, the Dreamweave stuff? Yeah, yeah. I've got a 14 nature chest right now, and I've got 3 int 2 spirit gloves. So those would be huge. Lee, it's Yee. And boy, I don't have to pee yet, so I'm trying to drink some whiskey. It's vodka. I tried. The Wrathburst SoD. Oh, yeah, yeah. We could sit here for a couple hours and break down the difference in the numbers. Yeah. Balance SoD disk not loading. That would be a great change. I see a message from 556. So, I don't know. 3 minutes ago? In peak hours? People talking about wild growth. We've got all these changes with like things that we can use in Boomkin form, and balance druids are still like, but we can't wild growth. Brother, we have Sunfire now, dude. Sunfire's on the table. We can instant cast Healing Touch on ourselves now. We don't need wild growth. Like, embrace the Sunfire. Wild growth is a phase 1 thing. That's a phase 1 balance druid thing. Your side? Okay. There are people raiding 2 times a week on both Wrath and SoD. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm raiding once. You're making me think about my transition. I raided twice on Wrath and once on SoD at the same time. And then I raided 0 times on Wrath and once on SoD. And then I raided kind of twice, a couple weeks on SoD. I don't know why I'm killing this bear again. I don't need to kill the bears. But yeah, I know your point, Sable. I know your point. I watched most of the raid last night. And it was a fairly decent raid. Yo, Riggs trolling unintentionally on Valithria last night was fucking gold, dude. That was some gold level shit. The unholy frenzy on Valithria during Lust. That was gold. I was dead, bro. I was fucking gone. I was like, no way this just happened. I'm just now remembering that you were talking about Scarlet Monastery, I think, earlier. So if you want to, if you ever have a Scarlet Monastery group tonight that needs a level 30 balance druid, you know who to hit up. I'll do some Scarlet Monastery. I didn't get burnt out on my first tune running it because I soloed Graveyard, I soloed Library. I might have soloed Armory a little bit. Yeah, I soloed a little bit of Armory, but I only grouped for maybe 2 hours in Library, and that was it. That was the extent of my grouping up. Staples Enhance is like 36, 35. He's pumping it, dude. He's pumping it. Wait, reverse mohawk your chest hair. Lee, what the fuck are you talking about? Reverse mohawk your... Oh, so you just had to, like, you shaved the middle? You shaved, like, the... What was that shit called? The happy trail? The entire... Nice. Nice. Yo, Pred, what's up, man? What's up? Game's done? Game has just begun, dude. What do you mean it's done? Game's just getting started. Yo, chest picks? I haven't got sent a chest pick in a long time. I should stop leveling until next week, but I'm not gonna... I'll be out of town next week, so I gotta level now while the XP is shit. And dude, it's... What do you mean it's over? You said I was the complainer. You've commented on like 6 people commenting on videos recently, calling them complainers, and you come in here complaining? No. 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 You don't get to complain. No. No. I think I just got a chest pick. It might be on screen if I click this. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, it is. It's off center and it's bugging me, dude. You gotta reshave that chest, man. It's not centered. The OCD, brother. Oh, it's not in the middle. I gotta change it. I can't. Great chest, by the way, but great chest. But learn how to use a razor blade. Use a mirror next time. Don't eyeball it. Have somebody else do it. For a sleep study, I think I know somebody that could use a sleep study as well. My dad just went through one. He didn't mention having to shave his chest, but he's got the CPAP machine and everything. Maelstrom, though, running two-handed enemies with a staff of Jordan. I went at level 29, and I had like 3 or 4 bars left at level 29, and I went and I got Dream State. And then I stayed in Desolus until I dinged 30, and then I got Eclipse. I'm pretty sure I was halfway through level 30 until I realized I hadn't actually put the runes on my gear. And I felt like a fucking idiot, dude. I was casting Starfires like, yo, I thought these were supposed to be like really quick. I was like, why are these Starfires still like 3 seconds long? I just straight up forgot to put them on. And then I put them on, I was like, oh, okay, now I'm feeling OP now. But any balanced druid homies chilling. There's a wide variety of people hanging out right now. Balanced druids in particular, I'm talking to you guys. I've started the process of getting a legendary balanced druid back on to have a conversation about phase 2 and how to destroy the damage meters on phase 2. I can't leak who it is. You know, we're under NDA. I sent them a contract and I was like, yeah, I won't say if you don't say, but you know, if you know, you know. We had a nice, I think it was about 45-minute conversation last time. So I'd like to have that a little bit longer, because last time it was like, yo, I hit him up in the morning. That evening, we had our chat. And this time, I reached out a little bit ahead of time. You know, I was like, yo, these changes are going live on Tuesday. maybe a couple days after we get together, we talk about what the fuck is up. And they were like, yeah, it's Dark Moon Fair week, bitch. I'm gonna fucking blast. And I was like, hell yeah, let's see it. What? Spoon, help me out. What is that? I must have said something during Cubicle Chat. There's like 10 comments on the Cubicle Chat VOD. Like people saying, go, I see you. What did I say? To have people saying, I see you. What did it's confusing the fuck out of me. I'm like, I think I'm not invisible. But I know I said something. I feel like an idiot because I can't remember because I had way too many drinks during the podcast. Don't wank with it on. Yeah. We see your heart rate spiked at around midnight. Can you explain? You should have been asleep for at least 3 hours by midnight. And we see your heart rate spiked again 30 minutes after? Huh. And then it spiked a third time 45 minutes after. What? We've never seen a sleep study like this before. Oh, man. Are you talking about innate? Innate's the homie, dude. Not saying I was talking about innate, but yeah. I'm telling you, Wander, I don't know how many times this past week I get asked a question from Nest, and then Nest is like, oh yeah, and Innate said this. Like, wait, don't ask me if you're going to ask Innate. He's just comparing me to Innate every single time. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, Innate agrees. What? I mean, I don't know if I agree. Innate said something different. I'm like, dude, brother. Who's the Innate? Innate is a, let me see if I can show you rather than tell you. I don't know if they rated today or not, but Crusader Strike. Let's see, is this them? Currently rank 1 all-star balance druid with a rank 1 electrocutioner parse, rank 2 vicious fallout, rank 2 thermoplug. Top his worst rank is menagerie with a 31. Blue post, yeah, I went through the whole blue post. It's interesting. It raises a lot of questions. So like ended phase 1 as a rank 1. Currently phase 2 rank 1. So this must have been today, the 26th. No, this was yesterday. Yeah, Innate be pumping, dude. Healer DPS parse though. Here DPS, wait. Riggs told me a secret. I don't know if I can remember the secret. Oh, is it Control Shift T? Oh man. Alright, you said what now? The rank 2 Fallout is a healer parse. Oh. This one? %, eye level. Fallout. This one, 551. I don't remember how to see it. I go ranking, best rank 5. Rank 5? So he's got a rank 5 instead of a rank 2. Haha. I baited you over to maul this guy. Just when you thought I wasn't attacking him, so I could take that free damage off. Oh, is that Spoon? That's motherfucking, it's Spoon! I mean, thanks, Spoon. Only he had 2, didn't he? There was another boss. No, that was it. No, wait. Yeah, Crowd Pummeler had a resto too. Yeah. Can I just? I think overall, when I checked the other day, he was like rank 11. But still, I mean, the guy's fucking pumping. Rank 1, rank 11. He's doing work. Let's see. Season, boss damage. All stars. All classes. Balance. No, he's up there. Gordon Freeman. Do I know anybody else up here? Skirt Burt? There's got to be some sick names up here, though. Sharkqueefa? I knew it. Yo, Sharkqueefa. Shout out to Chaos Bolt EU Sharkqueefa. They're fucking pumping, bro. Hootie Hoot. Peepoo Jet Set. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice. Check out who? Yo, what up, Carl? Mark. Chaos Bolt. Yo, the purple. Electrocutioner. That's the one, like the movement one, back and forth. Hell yeah. Nice, man. Rank 2? Wait, rank 2? Who was rank 2? Somebody was rank 2. Oh, Gordon Freeman was rank 2. Reese gonna give you... Yo, they said that you can't see PI on here. That's like a boss by boss thing. You used to be able to see like externals. And yeah, you can't see if people got PI or not. So you have to manually click on the parse to see if they got PI. So it's like, did Chump John get a PI? They sure as shit did. PI is 20 seconds. 20 seconds out of a 35-second fight. Like, PI is busted, dude. Streaming another video. Yo, what's up? What up? 40 to 50 DPS? I mean, according to the sim. But yeah, that's 50% Starfire crit. Holy motherfucker. Yo. Guys, we're keeping it on the down low here still, yeah? This was February 25th. I need some logs from today, actually. I need a today log. Oh, I had to sneeze. Ooh. Alright. This is from the 27th. This is today. I gotta make sure that don't tell anybody. Keep this quiet. Keep it quiet. You're gonna notice something here. Alright, not for this fight. Starfire with a 60% crit chance. What in the hell? I was gonna try to point out that the spells have resisted hits, ticks, crits. So like Sunfire resisted stuff, but Star Surge never does. Star Surge does not partial. Wrath does. This Starfire, no partials. No partials, 60% Starfire crit. That's how you parse on Grubus, apparently. No, Vicious Fallout resisted. Wrath didn't. But Star Surge? No. You go to encounters and trash. Here we go. This is what I should have done. You go to Wrath, resisted stuff. Star Surge, no resisted. So this is a Star Surge bug that we're keeping on the down low, because if they fix this bug, all of a sudden Star Surge is going to do less damage, and it's going to be a nerf. So we're keeping this between us homies. We're not clipping this. We're not posting about this anywhere. This is all the way on the DL, because we're all balanced druid homies right here. We don't want to see balanced druid DPS go down. The devs need to spend time on other aspects of the game other than fixing Star Surge not being able to be partialed. Woo! But all the other spells, if there's not a partial for a fight by fight basis, that's just pure RNG. Yeah. That whole thing rubbed every balanced druid the wrong way. Let's implement a nerf and implement a bug fix in the same exact update. It was rough. This tune is on NA, yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing on here. I'm just chilling with you guys. We're talking about the changes. We're talking about level 40 raids. Level 20, 20 man raid, 20 player raids. I've got the poll up there. If you got full BIS, would you still play for another 6 weeks after? A lot are saying yes, but there's a lot saying no too. I'm just glad that I'm on the side that is yes. So I'm not on the minority like I thought I was. I really thought that a lot of people just like to get their full BIS and stop. Oh, what were the other changes that they talked about today? Oh, the XP change. XP change is huge. Fucking huge. And it's like, why am I leveling my ult right now when the XP buff is coming next week? I know. But yeah, I'm not gonna be around much next week, so. You know how bad your parses are? Wait. We can get. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a Nate. How you gonna link a Nate? Is your tune's name just Wander Druid? US fight main? What are you going by these days? This guy's just like me. I got you. Nice going. He legit just sends me the innate link. I didn't make that up. Spell power do you lose in your PvP gear? I haven't swapped off of my PvE gear since I raided last time, so I don't know what the spell power difference is. It's probably like 50. Maybe even a little bit more. I feel like I'm gonna lose a lot of spell power going from my PvP to PvE. Wondering, oh. Counter Strike, AU. Well, I've got the bear stuffs. Ooh, I think I've got you. I've got over 90, and this one's a resto. 90.5. One that's top 1,000? Yes. Yes. It's rough to pug, man. It's rough to pug and parse. I'm scared to even look. I'm always so quick to just delete fucking. Can I? How do I do it? Ooh. Oh, it won't let me do it. I can go to history. Wandering. Your last raid. The 25th? 2 days ago? Ooh. A 3 on Electrocutioner, a 10, and a 14. But a 94 Crowd Pummeler. Nice. Double Warrior DPS. Double Mage DPS. Double Shaman DPS. Wait, Plant and Plankadin? Quadruple Sham... No, Shamhams is... Okay. Alright. And a Priest. Interesting comp. No Rogues. No something else. No locks. No Rogues, no locks. G-kicked? G-kicked? Damn, that's harsh. I like it. I like it. Fuck him. Get him out the guild. Woo. It sounds rough, man. I've been there. I've been there. I'm so upset that I can't go back and watch my Nomer from the other day. Because YouTube just doesn't have the last 4 hours of the VOD. Like, oh, you want to stream over 12 hours? Yeah, we're saving the first 12 hours. The last 4 hours? No, you don't get those back. Those are gone. Cool, YouTube. Cool. The last 4 hours was the best 4 hours. I was trying to look. I was trying to watch because I was at the physical therapy place with my kiddo earlier. See you, Spoon. I was trying to watch a little bit of the raid, but I was sitting in a waiting room. And I saw you guys were wiping to the Menagerie and maybe the last boss. I don't know. But the raid looked like it took longer than the last one did. Wait, what? Half of them lost world buffs on trash? Oh, yikes. Yikes. I know, this week is a big Dark Moon Fair week. It's in Mulgore. Before DMF. I don't know when I'm raiding. I don't know when I'm doing Nomer, though. Because it resets tomorrow, yeah? So I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So maybe Thursday night. I might try to raid Thursday night, but it's gonna be a pug again. So the new rotation, I might still have it actually. There's 2 rotations. You get to pick which one is your favorite. But the idea is still keep Star Search on cooldown. Star Search has prio. If it's off cooldown, use it. Second prio spell on the list is Sunfire. So you Star Search Sunfire. Then, at this point, you have the option. You can either Starfire or you can Moonfire. Either one. Either one. So it's like, if you need to move at this point, you could Moonfire. If you don't need to move at this point, you could Starfire. and then you Wrath, and then Star Surge will come off cooldown. You re-Star Surge. If you haven't applied both dots, if dots aren't both applied, you apply the dots that are not there, and then you Starfire. Because you want to have the Star Surge and the dots have the chance to give Nature's Grace for that Starfire. And then you Wrath to fill. And you rinse and repeat. So yeah, this one has a longer stationary period where you're Starfiring and double Wrathing. But this top one, where you're only applying one dot between each Star Surge, means that you're only forced to be stationary for like 3 seconds at a time. Where this one, it's 4.5 seconds, potentially. You don't know which one? Yeah, it might be like a fight by fight thing, you know? Took a screenshot? Perfect. Warrior, did they intervene, like, auto attack cancel that? They just, like, showed off, and I was impressed. Get what up, Pocket? Feel bad leveling knowing this could be 100% faster? Yeah. But I'm not going to be here next week for a lot of next week. I'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. But then Thursday I'm going out of town, so yeah. I'm just doing a little leveling tonight. I'm just chilling. I wanted to go live and look at all the changes that are coming, and did that, and now I'm just chilling, hanging out, you know? Hanging out with the homies. What is it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. So much emphasis. I mean, the one thing that I was hoping they would address and they didn't is that if Star Surge resists, you don't get the Eclipse procs. Are we going to find out that that's a bug and you're supposed to get the procs? Because you still get the Starfire proc if it resists, but you don't get Eclipse procs. Just me questioning things. You reported it? I think I might have reported it too. I don't know if I reported it or not. The dev, nice. Because yeah, it's one that feels weird when it happens. It sets you back. Depending on which Star Surge resists, it can really set you back. Most of your rotations are on the fly. Yeah. It's like if you know you're gonna need to move coming up, then you could cast knowing that you can use an instant cast dot for that movement that you know is about to happen. Yeah. Learn to move with GCDs. That was a big thing that changed from phase 1 to phase 2. It was like, yo, we were using so many instant casts in phase 1, and then phase 2 it was like, now we're not using any instant casts. We're just stood still fucking hard casting. The only movement is Star Surge, and that felt really bad. And now we're back to the point where we're putting dots up and we get some of that movement back, and I like it. I like to wiggle during the GCDs. Oh, Star Surge, Sunfire, Moonfire. Oh, okay, I need to stop and Wrath. That's fine. Oh, Star Surge. I love the movement, dude. Moving and doing damage and staying at ranged. So I guess I sound like a hunter. With no pets. Gotta add that in there. No pets. Point A to point B without losing damage. Yeah, it's like knowing, alright, Star Surge is on cooldown, Sunfire's on cooldown, Moonfire's on cooldown. I need to move. What do I use? And that's when a downranked Moonfire would come in handy, but I'm not putting a downranked Moonfire on my bar. It's not happening. I'm not putting a rank 4 Mooney on the old bars with a keybind. It ain't gonna happen. Let's see how it would look at it. We'd be like, boom, instant cast, instant cast, instant cast, down rank. Oh, and then Star Search. And then we spam it. I guess you could with the chain, with the mana change. Mana change, Moonfire down rank spam could work. Insane for PvP. I saw the homie Moonfire beam moonfiring motherfuckers earlier. If you already applied Moonfire, Sunfire, and Star Searches on cooldown, you fucked up. I mean, that's gonna happen for at some point for a lot of the parts of the rotation. Max rank tick while you spam the yep. Exactly. You can kind of avoid it with this, but like even with this rotation where you're offsetting, Star Surge, Sunfire, and Moonfire are all applied right here. So if you need to move for this Starfire and Wrath, that's when you would down rank Moonfire. Or you could just decide you're not gonna Moonfire right there. But if it's one of those mechanics where it's like, okay, the boss's ability that's gonna force you to move is available, but it's not immediately gonna happen, you don't know when it's gonna happen, then I don't know. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Nest. I got you. You could self-prevent it to where you wouldn't have to. Yeah. My inventory's been full. How many skulls have I not picked up because my inventory's been full? And I haven't noticed. I've been looting, but haven't noticed the skulls haven't been going into the old bagaroonies. So much loot, dude. I've been trying to vendor stuff. Usually I'm a hoarder, and I don't like this dagger right here. I kind of want to get it, but bag space is such a big issue for me. It makes me die a little bit inside. All this loot. Make kiting and only using instance viable in PvP. Maybe versus hunters. Versus mages, it helps out a lot versus mages. A lot versus mages. I wonder if it helps versus shaman. It probably helps a lot versus shaman too. But I don't really face shaman because I main horde, so. Fully mobile. Yeah. I saw a warrior kind of getting kited and just moonfired spam down. So it's like if you could get distance away from a warrior, yeah, you could just Star Surge, moonfire spam him. Yeah. I'll probably do some PvP like well, I was gonna raid Thursday night too. Might PvP over the weekend or something when I get time. Yeah, I need to wait for the changes to go live on EU. Cool. You know, this is a chill place to go. I'm glad there's not a lot of alliance here. Just farming. It was kind of rough to get tags earlier on. I was out here trying to tag like the named mobs, and that was sketchy. It ended up working out, but only because I was willing to group up with people after I got the tags. I didn't want to be a complete dick. I was a dick at one point. The clerk in here, me and a level 22 druid, or 22 mage, 22. So these mobs are level 25, 26, maybe even a little bit higher. We completely, because he's level 22, I had to completely clear out this whole front area. We get inside, and there's still a lot of mobs left. But a group of like 3 or 4 came in, and I was like, dude, no, I didn't just clear all of this for them to come in and steal the tag. I ran just past the little doorway up there. I tagged the clerk, and like 8 mobs came out with him. And I was like, I'm sorry. This is me and the mage's tag. I'm not trying to sit here and reform a group and try to get 5+ people in one group. I don't know how many people were there. But I kind of felt bad about it. But on the other hand, I was like, dude, we just fucking cleared everything to get here. This is our fucking tag. It's like I had to be a dick before somebody else was a dick from their group and went in and stole the tag. And then hope that I could drop group and join their group in time. It was stressful. But nobody whispered. I didn't get a whisper saying, yo, you're an asshole. So maybe they understood. They understood the assignment. Perfect. All this wool I'm leaving on the mobs, dude. This was the only quest I've done, I think, since I came out here. I might have killed some bears and some cougs. I was like, dude, I get like 3 bags full of random shit so fast because they're only 6 slots. God damn it. I need some bigger bags, bro. Next time I'm in a major city, I'm biting the bullet and buying some bags. Say that 10 times fast. I can't even say it 10 times fast. Biting the bullet and buying some bags. Biting the bullet and buying some bags. Biting the bullet and buying some bags. Need a rave remix of that. With some dance tunes behind it. Some dance beats. 3 more skulls. That should be level 31. Pretty place. With sugar on top. Uno más skull. What is skull in Spanish? Translate to Spanish. Skull. Uno más cráneo. Perfect. What else do I need? Peasants? Oh man. Oh no, I didn't know I needed different types of mobs. Could have got schools from the peasants. They're all farmers, man. Starfire like right now? Starfire in our rotation, absolutely. Star Surge, Starfire, 2 other GCDs between Star Surge. Yes. But right now, it's mana, bro. It's mana. That could have just one-shot that guy right there. That would have been some dopamine, yeah. If I just one-shot smacked a peasant. The raid thing on the forums? No, link it. Is it having to do with the raid size? The 20 versus 40? Oh, on the forum, like the whole news? Yeah. I'm team 20 man. I had a poll earlier, Panda, and the poll was 71% versus 29%. 71% preferred 20 and 25 man, whereas 29% preferred, maybe it was 28, 72, 20. But yeah, there were some that preferred 40. You won for, oh my gosh. No, you lost. Go back, watch the VOD. You like 20? Yeah. I feel like they're gonna put this loot behind 40 man though. But my big brain take was that 20 man should be on a 3-day lockout, which I mean they're gonna be. Like the molten core on a 3-day lockout should be what happens, because it's gonna be a 20 man raid. So it's like 20 mans are gonna be on 3-day, 40 mans are gonna be on a week. Cool. As long as they don't drop the 40 man down to a 3-day a week, that's gonna be too much. IMO. Dreading for it. You're not the first one to say that, Panda, and I agree with you, and I sympathize for you. Almost finished washing the tubs. I'm gonna step at Walmart on the way home. Do I want anything from the store? What do I want from the store? I think I'm good. Logistics, yeah. I can already see people like, and even trying to pug it, dude. Like, that's not a fun pug. You're trying to get people to loot the fucking core hounds? Come on. Come on. A 40-player pug looting core hounds? Yeah, man. Making sure everybody has their Ani cloak before you pull. Come on. Full master loot. That works. Boomkin still sucks bat. Yo, I haven't gotten to try it out, Matt. You're the first person to say that. Still sucks in... Is it sucks in PvP because you can't wild growth inform? Or why do you say it sucks in PvP? Farmer gets. My first GDKP in Classic was BWL. And I kind of liked BWL GDKPs. Alright, one more peasant after this one. The guild I was in tried to make that add-on mandatory. MRT or whatever it was that would call out whose loot it was for the dogs. I never got that add-on. But I also always was paying attention to see if the dogs were shiny and if I could loot them. I liked BWO because it had the mobs that took extra arcane damage, and I would fucking blast on those mobs, and that felt so good. So good. What didn't feel good was the fire resist gear. I'm not a big resistance gear wearer enjoyer. If resistance gear had extra spell power on it, it'd be nice, but it's like you have to make the trade. Do you want resistance gear or do you want to have spell power? I don't like that trade. It's a bad feeling trade. Alright, 3 more of these shits. The 3 tanks forgot to put on the cloak and BW. Yeah, you'd get to Nefarian and then people are like, somebody dies at the end of phase 1 of Nef, and you're like, yo, why did you die? Oh, I didn't put my cloak on. Like, people could have the cloak and just not even equip it. Yeah, they could just forget to equip it, but still have it. But it's like, is it up to a pug raid leader to bring extra cloaks for the people that don't have cloaks? Oh no. IDK. I'm just gonna sneak through these bears. They're not gonna aggro. I'm just gonna hit the Coog mountain lion. Perfect. Yo, Wonder, you saw me, you saw the tag that I did on you on the Druid Discord the other day? You had tagged me on my Discord asking, like, could I solo Graveyard? And I was like, yeah, I soloed it at, like, level 31. So then I tagged you on the Druid Discord memeing, and I was like, oh, I got a cough. I was like, yo, what's our BIS professions at level 60? And people took that shit seriously, and they were trying to answer it. They're like, why are people asking BIS professions at 60? We don't even know what's going to be available. And I was totally memeing. It was sort of an inside meme between you and me, and then it was also a meme just because of some of the questions people ask on the Druid Discord. And it was a mixed response. People were actually trying to answer it, and it sparked a conversation about Bloodvine. And it was like, yo, is Bloodvine gonna be our BIS? Surely not. But look at this mage. Zalmag, 0 fucking mana, just fence kiting the fuck out of these farmers. With Living Bomb. Oh, Living Bomb explodes! What a Chad. What a fucking Chad. I know, that the Discord, it pops off, and then it dies. And then it pops off, and then it dies. And then it pops back off, and then there's nothing. But it's back to that point where everybody's response to any question is check the pins. And that's when I don't like being in that Discord, is when everybody's just told to go check the pins. It's like, yo, you know how much information there is in the pins? You want somebody to read fucking walls of text to try to find their answer? Just answer the fucking question, bro. By the time you've typed out check the pins, you could have answered the fucking question. Yeah. It's always rubbed me the wrong way. And then people getting mad like, yo, you didn't read the pins? There was a pin. There was a description of the channel that said to read the pins. What do you mean you didn't read the pins? But yeah, people getting an attitude on people that join the Discord looking for information about the same class and spec that they play, and then just getting shit on and making them feel bad because they asked a question. Like, dude, grow up. I didn't even read it either. I only saw it because Smugs pointed it out. I don't even know how you see it. Maybe if you like mouse over it, you can see it. Hold on. Oh, here it is, all the way to the top. Maybe it looks different on your phone. Check the pins for bistless rotation and information on tuning. Oh. What are they talking about right now? BDKPs? I don't know. But it's like, yeah, you go to the pins and it's like, you gotta read all that shit. That's a lot of shit. Or instead of reading that, you could be like, yo. And it always used to get me when somebody would say check the pins and the answer was not in the pins. So you can't even trust people saying check the pins because the answer could not even be there. Oh. I see your whistle. I see that whistle. Yo, what that whistle do, yo? What the... You can't trick me. Not good, not even mid-tier. Not even mid-tier, bro. Not even mid-tier. We need to check tomorrow. Why can't I move the fucking tab out of here? Because changes just went live. A lot of changes just went live today. Which bracket are we looking at here? This is over a range of 2 weeks. All percentiles. All bosses normalized. Look at that. I like looking at pure DPS. Using per second amounts. I like looking at per second. And I like looking at 99. And then I don't want to watch 2 weeks. I want to do 1 week. Because we had some changes within the last week. And then we can't just leave it there. We got to add in the tanks to make sure that we're doing more than tank damage, right? Is that a good? Should we 100 it? No, we shouldn't 100. Is 95th? 95th is about the same. DPS Paladin. 99th Paladin. DPS Paladin moves up to there. Mid tier. My takes are so off, dude. I'm not. I have a 40 on EU, brother. I have a 40. This is an alt. Am I not allowed to have more than one tune? What do you mean my takes are off? Mid tier? Yeah, okay. We're not bottom tier though. We would be tank druid spot right now if this was era. So we've moved up. We're definitely moved up. We're doing DPS right now that we did at level 60 in era. We're moving up, dude. We're moving up. We're scooting. This phase we're not top tier, but you know what they say. Next phase is our that's our phase, dude. Phase 4. Balanced tier set bonuses to be. Hello, streamer. Hello, Camel. Camel Crush. Hello. Hope you're right. I mean, the dev team, they've taken some risks. Can I word it like that? They've taken some risks that I was not a fan of. But they've also done some decent things too. I don't know. We'd have to sit here and like tally up good change, bad change, because they've done some bad changes. But to be fair, I would say that they've done some good changes as well. I did get forced to resto heal my last pug, so oof. The verdict on rotation. Right here, there's 2 rotational choices. Top or bottom. Are you a top or are you a bottom? I'm totally fine with my take being incorrect. Putting that out there. But my take right now that matters is I'm having fun. I'm taking that route. I'm taking that road. I'm going down that one. But tank or set bonuses? Alright, let me throw the question back to you, Wander. How many set bonuses are we going to have? Is it going to be an 8 set tier set? So we've got, what is it, 2, 3? How many set bonuses do we used to have? Is it 4 different bonuses for a set of gear? 3, 5, and 8. So are we getting 3 set bonuses? Is that what you're basing the question off of? A 3 set, 5 set, 8 set? Dream State should activate on any crit, not just damage. Any damage will awaken the target. Hibernate. I'm looking at Hibernate because it's the same fucking spell. Damn it, your damaging spell criticals grant you 50%. You're saying Dream State should just automatically apply like Earth and Moon did in Wrath? Where's the DPS while healing? Wait, what? Any crit? Oh, like spell heal crit. Okay. But then it wouldn't apply to a target if you're healing something. Oh, no, sorry. There's a lot going on. Oh, did I... Truth, did you get the rotation? You're up there. Feralkin rune allow Moonkins to leverage feral talent trees for unique buffs such as reduced. Yeah. That was in your write-up you sent me, Wander. Yeah. Increase spell power by 2% of armor value per talent point from thick hide. Yep. Increased crit chance from sharpened claws. Yeah. Threat reduction to Moonkin Fort. Yo, we need some threat reduction. Just for our burst potential on the opener. I don't want to have to hold back. I don't want to throttle the opener, dude. The opener's like the funnest part of the fight. The new rotation. Yo, rotation right here, brother. Right here. Either one. Either one. Main takeaway is Star Surge you still want to pump on cooldown. Both dots, Sunfire or Moonfire. Sunfire has a slightly higher value than Moonfire does, so you want to keep Moonfire up as much as possible and use that GCD to reposition and move. You want to apply the dots after Star Surge and before your Starfire so that you can have a lot of chances for Nature's Grace to proc and then use it on your Starfire or your Wrath. But you could use either this top one or this bottom one. Top one has 1 dot per Star Surge. Bottom one has both dots after the first Star Surge, and it just means that you would have to stand still for 3 casts in a row. Top rotation only has you standing still for 2 casts in a row. Wild Growth, oh yeah. Wild Growth is crazy. I like it. I was chilling in the Warcraft Reloaded podcast episode that was live yesterday, and they were talking about Wild Growth and how it's overpowered, and I asked, did they think Wild Growth should have a healing power reduction if it got nerfed? Like, would it be better to have it do less healing or have a longer cooldown? And the homie Mel Arena, aka Mel, said a 10-second cooldown instead of a 6-second cooldown, but keep the amount of healing that it does. And I was like, I could vibe with a 10-second wild growth cooldown. Do you have Dream State 20% nature? Yeah. That's why you're probably going to want a Sunfire instead of Moonfire. You're going to want to value having Sunfire up over Moonfire. Yeah. It needs to do less healing, but the same CD. Bad take? Oh. I'll let her know you said that. I'll let her know. Be like, well, Mel, actually, you got called out by name. No, that's not Photoshop. It's grainy because my PC was lagging. That's why the picture's grainy and 50% of the picture. What else do I need? Oh, the rod. I'm not doing the rod. I need to clear the bags. Life Bloom changes. I heard the Life Bloom changes were really good from the homie Table Slam. He was talking about the mana cost reduction, how much healing it does, how much better Life Bloom is than Healing Touch. Oh, you mean like Star Surge and Life Bloom is the same spot? I don't have any runes on this tune. Yeah, well, I guess that's one of those choices. Do you want to be more of a Restokin or do you want to be more of a Boomkin off healer? More GCDs on healing rather than DPS. I mean, if they're having to cast more wraths to get more healing touch procs, I don't know. Star Surge, yeah, Star Surge and Life Bloom say rune, yeah. Dream State and Eclipse, yeah. I've never fully done like a raid as a resto / boomy, so I don't know rune wise how it feels to have certain things over others. What am I? 31. The ding-a-ling to 31. Aww. Okay. I was like, all of it's gray. Torn bear pelt. I think I should keep the torn bear pelt. But I'm gonna vendor it, because I'm not holding on to anything. I'm vendoring everything. Supply crate, mage thing, I'm vendoring it all. Cloth, it's gone. Turtle meat, God, I gotta keep the turtle meat. Where am I at here? Where's this building? Gunfire pumping? I don't know. You need to be 40 and in Moonkin form for the new changes, and I'm only 31 on NA. I'm trying to get there. It's not gonna happen tonight. I'll probably hit 40 on this tune before the XP buff goes live next week, and that feels really bad. I've seen some people Moonfire spamming, because it was Moonfire Beam, and he was PvPing in AB, and he uses Wild Growth a lot, which I do too. So he didn't really have Sunfire, but he was Moonfiring a lot. There might be a log. I was looking at logs earlier, and balance is pretty low. Damn. But let's see if there's a good log, a rank 1 log from today on any of the bosses for booming, and see how Sunfire is looking. It's got to be from the 27th. It's got to be from NA. Rubus, Vicious, Oh, it's a rank 2. Living Flame EU. I might know them. Nah, I don't. Electrocutioner, rank 2. Corralled Pummeler, none. Menagerie. A lot from the 26th. Goodness. What about the last boss? 26. So there was what? Fallout, the 27th. Oh, big sneeze, big sneeze. Let's see how much Sunfire damage there was here. Was this EU? Did I say this was EU? Yeah, so it's not live on EU. Fuck. Balance change? I guess technically Boomkin form changed. Technically. Moonfire costs 50% less mana and deals 50% more damage over time, and all party members within. Yeah. So technically, Boomkin form changed. I need a 27th from NA. All the top parses are. Here we go. Let's see if they used Sunfire. They used Sunfire. Sunfire uptime 82%. So they had more uptime on Moonfire than Sunfire. But they used each one 4 times, and you can see the difference Sunfire did versus Moonfire. With the same amount of casts. But Moonfire didn't crit at all. And Sunfire, one of them crit, so that could be a difference there. But it did almost 14% miss. 1 missed out of 7. Can we see? It did the same as Wrath? Oh, you guys can't even, I'm trolling, fucking, there we go. 0 Starfire and Moonfire, or 0 Sunfire and Moonfire, I think, the other one, because that was an EU fight, so it's not live on EU yet. So I shouldn't have chosen an EU log to look at. They were still using the Starfire, Star Surge, Wrath rotation. Bollocks on the PvP. Oh, I haven't gotten the Nourish rune yet. I think I looked it up, but I haven't gotten Nourish. I wanted to get Nourish in case it was good to use for like PvP. I'm trying to remember what it even entails. Feed the elixir of pain to Stanley. Stanley? Where are you, Stanley? I think they're across the way here, aren't they? Where's Stanley? You Stanley? Fuck is Stanley? Pig run around. There's a lot of those, it seems like, in phase 2. Where you gotta just run around the world and do shit. The epic crafting helm recipe, you run around the world. The sleeping bag, you run around the world. Runes, you run around the world. Like, yikes. Yeah, I wanted to see if you could use Nourish as an instant heal proc while in Boomkin form. But you would have to sacrifice, what is it, Eclipse or something? So, like, it's probably not gonna happen. Or no, yeah, is it Eclipse? Eclipse and Nourish? Or is it Dream State and Nourish? Might be Dream State. Boomy's the best and everything is perfect. No, I'm just trying to be positive, man. I'm trying. Trying. You guys are wearing me down though. I'm gonna start dooming here in a minute. I'm trying my best to be positive, dude. I'm trying. People talked me off of a ledge. I'm trying to talk you guys off of a ledge. Min rank rejuve, then nourish, and it's effective. I just really liked the nourish heal in TBC. And then it's fun in Wrath too. Like I love the speed and healing power of nourish. And any single hot that you have on the target buffs nourish's heal. And I like that. Yo, Slan, what's up, man? Yeah, any hot. Even the new ones, like, no. I'm going to get Hecular's Rod right here off of this Cave Yeti. First Cave Yeti of the day. Big rod. Look, I can see the huge rod on this Yeti right here. Oh, that's how you get the rod. If you guys needed a guide on how to get that, you just compliment the Yeti on how big the rod is, and they're like, yo, here you go. That shit took me an hour and a half on my main tune. No joke, an hour and a half minimum. I get it from the first fucking mob. Oh, man. That was sick. Need help with anything? Not right now, I don't think. I've got Humbert's sword. But I think I need to get another quest over there first. Because the sword can just drop from anything. I think it's the elixir quest. So I need to finish doing all the elixir stuff. And then maybe when I go over there. But currently, right now, I'm chilling, dude. Chilling. Big chilling. Oh, I don't know if I've done the second part before. Hecular's Revenge. Elixir of pain. Elixir of agony. Nourish be used as healing touch on Fury. I think it can. Tony, I really think it can. I want to say I saw that from like a patch note somewhere. That it wasn't able to, but then it was able to. They had to... It was bugged. So I'm wondering, that's something that if any NA boomies right now could test that has the Nourish rune, can you get a Fury of Stormrage proc and use Nourish while in Boomkin form? Like use the instant Nourish proc.
We used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place.
There might be some very niche situations.
This is the world you've made yourself.
You'll test it, you got it? Hell yeah.
Now you have to live in it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that'd be a weird one, I think, to have. A weird combination of runes to use, but... Hey.
No matter how hard we tried, we are doomed.
Alright, what am I doing up there?
Say you
Flame of Az... Charged. Okay. I will charge it. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way... You can't play till the 17th?
I can see the end inside.
Dream, you just need to, like, disable your chat boxes. When you log in, just delete your chat boxes.
One hard
Oh, man. Just get an add-on. If there's an add-on that can remove chat windows, take it. I know. Yeah, I got a little rum flowing through the old veins right now. I had a smidgen, and I mean like a quarter shot of 2 different liquors. I had Captain Morgan, and I had some vodka. So I just poured both half shots or quarter shots into the glass, and then I added something to it. And I had that. And I had this Orange Crush vodka mixed drink in a can. Never should be used on rank 1 region. Should. I think somebody just said that it could. Or maybe they were no, they weren't asking. I don't know. I wish I had a 40 on NA. Trying. Oh, but then this is the coconut rum. Got a little bit of Sprite.
Disconnect.
Sprite and coconut rum is delicious. Delicious. But I can't get too turnt tonight. I got work in the morning. I just hopped on for a little bit to look at all those changes, vibe, do a couple quests, hang out. I'm still working on not being a doomer, so I'm trying to be positive, guys. I'm trying to be positive. Is this inside of a cave or something? That's the Alterac Valley thing. Where is this one? What are these? Is this the... Oh, it is. I didn't realize this was... I always think that the cave is further west. Should have been in the cave the whole time. I'm an idiot. Positive about the changes because being negative about them is draining on the soul. Change DPS. Yeah. But we have, the little tiny bit of dot damage isn't really going to make a change for us. Yeah. Other classes just have extra bonuses right now that we don't have. Bear with you. Okay, I got you. Yes, I would say that this is current end game, and I would like things to be more balanced, but I'm trying to be understanding that the devs themselves, I think it's fair to say, consider level 60 the end game. We're trying to keep that in mind. It's like, okay, if they're not planning on each of the level up raid tiers to be quote unquote end game balanced, then why would I stress about it not being balanced? It sucks to yet again have to wait and see. And we've been told as balanced druids since the dawn of time, just wait, next phase, bro. Next phase. Changes next phase are going to set us apart from everybody else. Perma shit is, yeah. Boomkins have been shit tier for 18 years. Yeah. Oh, I know. I've joined the club. I willingly joined the balanced druid bottom tier club in 2019, expecting it to get better every time, and it's felt better. There's been times where playing the spec has felt better, and we've still been on the bottom. But in some instances, it feels good. Like if I kill anybody in PvP right now, I'm like, yo, You fucking suck, dude. You suck. If I beat anybody on the damage meters in the raids that I'm in, I'm like, yo, you guys fucking suck. I kind of like it, because, I mean, that's a different, I don't know how that feels. If you're a top tier DPS, like if I were to join a raid as a hunter, mage, or warlock right now and I wasn't top damage, I'd feel like shit. That would put me off a raiding. I'd be like, yo, I don't deserve to be in this raid. Like, a fucking balance druid is beating me? So it's like, I mean, I kind of like not being top, but I don't want to be bottom either. And I don't want to be mid. I want to be that mid top. That 75% line, that 80% of, like, height on the damage meter scale. PvP nerfs should impact... Wait, PV shouldn't. Okay. Shouldn't impact PvE nerfs. I think they finally have that rebalanced. They rebalanced the Star Surge nerf damage wise with PvE. Top 4 would be nice. We were top 4 for the first 4 days of the phase, though, weren't we? Like the first lockout of Nomer, we were top 4. We had it. Blood Moon and PvP, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely they did. Yeah, the button only feels good to press because of the buffs that it gives to other spells. Yeah. Real long-term DPS? Can we use the sim for level 60 right now? I think we can. Do we try to look at level 60 DPS? Without new runes, I guess? Because we're one rune slot is for Gale Winds. Wrong sim. Do we bump it up to 60? Can't. Fuck. What do you mean I'm capped at 40? What do you mean? Shadow Priest dots got buffed? Yeah. Shadow Priest dots, man. Rotation changes? Yeah. I'm trying. Maybe this needs to be earlier than I was hoping. I'm trying to do a phase 2 Nomer interview, conversation, whatever you have it, with a homie. And it's gonna go over rotation, parsing strats per boss, and all that stuff. But for now, this is there's 2 options for rotations. There you go. Shadow Priests are wrecking in PvP. I mean, what's new ration? Rum. Rum is the ration. And what was funny was somebody was asking for Shadow Priests to get the Boomkin treatment. I forget what they were referencing. And this was like yesterday. What did they talk about? Oh, they were talking about like poison cleanse. They were like, yo, when can Shadow Priest cleanse in shadow form? I was like, brother, you can fucking heal in shadow form. You can mount in your shadow form. You can like, what? But this top rotation is what I plan on using. Star Surge, Sunfire, Starfire, Wrath, Star Surge, Moonfire, Starfire, Wrath. No go on Nourish and Moonkin form with... Oh, rip! Thanks for checking, Slan. Thanks for checking. Yeah, anytime druid is... If we stick our heads up out of the pack a little bit, try to take a peek around, the motherfucker's coming by and hitting us, knocking us back down. Yeah. That's how it goes. Beaks up equals nerfs up. What am I killing over here? I need to kill the blacksmiths. And this motherfucker's killing all of them. He's killing them all! Oh shit, I need to focus up here. I got 3 mobs on me at one time. I can't Star Surge nuke. They pulled one off of me. God damn it. God damn it. You fuck. Ooh, with the stun. No fury procs. But I got the main guy. Shipment of iron. Oh, I guess I didn't need to kill the main guy. I need to loot the shipment. These guys are on an insta spawn? I swear these guys were not on an insta spawn in phase 1. Get in the chest. Alright, I've got room. Open, open, open. Open! There we go. Alright, did I finish that quest? I need to go up there now. To the north! Feral Druid alt. They're looking at fun at 40 PvP. I've seen Ferals pump. Ferals do some damage. I don't know if a Feral has... Ferals can pounce. They can open pounce, and then they've got their bash, which Boomkin can do too, but Ferals do a lot of damage during those stun windows. But yeah, unless they changed it and didn't say anything, Ferals don't really get any of the quality of life changes that Moonkin's just got. The healing touch proc feels unusable in PvP. Why does it feel unusable? You're just not spending a lot of time in Moonkin form? I know it always sucked. Like, somebody's been spamming it in the Balanced Druid Discord that Star Surge should put you into Moonkin form. Would that fix it? You said usable? The healing touch proc feels usable. Oh. Hell yeah. Alright, so you're being positive. Nice. Nice. I like the positivity. Who's this guy? Not good overall. Moonkin changes are so safe and not good. They allowing balance to cast a heal in Moonkin form, I don't think is safe at all. I think that's wild that they gave us a heal in Moonkin form. We can't wild growth still. If they gave us wild growth in Moonkin form, that'd be fucking nuts. But even the instant heal proc in Moonkin seems really strong. If it procs though, yeah. If. That's a big if. I've been there where we're casting it plenty of times and it just doesn't proc. 12% procs. Yeah, and you have to like... I see your points. I do. Because it's like... a rogue opens up on me right now. Right now would be great because I have a proc. As long as I could live through the double stuns that they have. But it's like, say I was full health, full mana, no procs, no buffs, no nothing. And then a rogue opens on me and they cheap shot, and then they between the eyes, and then maybe I have a couple globals after I'm stunned, or I can shrink it the between the eyes. Then yeah, I'm not gonna have a proc stored up. I have to somehow be able to cast a wrath and hope that wrath procs a heal. And yeah, that's some RNG right there. So yeah, it'd be rough. Oh, I'm gonna steal one of these from you. I'm sorry there, brother. You're level 40. I'm level 31. But it's gotta feel good in Battlegrounds and World PvP or anything like that. Use that heal when it's procs on people, yourself, other people. Yeah. I mean, it's better than not having it. It's better than yesterday when it didn't proc, or when the proc wasn't able to be used in Boomkin form. It took you out of Boomkin form. It's a positive. An increased tick damage by 50% is the key thing for PvP. You can literally kill people just spamming and kiting. Yeah. I've heard and seen. Haven't been able to do yet. I want to do it though. This weekend I've got plans on doing some ABs, even though there's nothing really for me in Arathi Basin. Just to get a feel of how it's feeling. Diablo. Oh, Diablo. You know how often you're getting 2 to 3 wraths off in PvP? In Arathi Basin I was getting wraths off, yeah. In Stranglethorn, I don't know what this dude's doing. This better be my loot though. Do I need somebody in here? I think you're wrathing a decent amount in PvP. Unless you're getting focused down. Yeah. Oh. Class restricted, yeah. I thought for sure. I was thinking I would have bet gold money on it that they were going to introduce leather equivalent gear for Arathi Basin rep, and they didn't. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't have to bet that. Because now cloth has the advantage. Cloth wearers have the advantage. They can get a free movement speed enchant on their boots. Dun. 130 to 150 ticks with Moonfire and Sunfire. That seems a little low. I believe you. It just seems a little low. Resist. They sheep me into Kona Cold. You done broke your own sheep. Keegan. Who the fuck is Keegan? Saw the... Word. Epic Helm quest. That was a long quest for me the other day. A long quest. I'm glad it's over with. It felt good when it was done, but it did not feel great doing it. Whoop. Another Moonkin? Brother, every balance druid on this server is in this building right now. I gotta sneeze.
On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine.
They got the tag on Keeg. Nice. Damage is per spell, not together. Per tick. Per spell. Like 130 per tick for Moonfire, 150 per tick for Sunfire, right? Yeah. 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 Another Moonkin over there. Another Moonkin. There you go. But I'm out of there. I'm out. I'll kill these guys on my own. Halfway through the nurse quest and not died yet, so not had to start again. You have to start again if you die? That doesn't sound good. I've heard about that. That's one where you have to like go from Eastern Kingdoms to Kalimdor or something. And there was something to do with like phasing or something. I don't know. Sounded really weird. Like you gotta make sure that something happens. Kalimdor to Eastern Kingdoms. Bugginess is gone. Okay. Whew. Whew. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. That's one of those things that's on the list of things to do. Get all the runes on the main. I probably won't get all the runes on this tune. Especially if they suck to do. I ain't doing them twice. Not dying 4 zones. Yeah, that sounds stressful. Getting to the 4th zone. Creeping in stealth. Yo, do you respec for increased stealth for that? You get feral... What is it? You get 5 out of 5 feral instinct just for the quest. To get nourished so you can stealth better. That'd be wild. Timeout. Oh, it's a timed quest too? What? They really don't want resto druids to have nourish, huh? They want you to just give up and use the other runes. An hour. Yikes. Oh, wrath. I'm wrathing a fucking rock. That never works. Star Surge? Carry me. Oh, he's doing some damage. Doing some damage, dude. I need the War Stompy. Get the gap. I need a stun, big stun here, please. No stun. Star Surge, do something. Woo! I got a little tiny bit of Sprite left. Little tiny bit. 45 to 50 minutes. I mean, that's faster than finding a group for Nomer, so actually, comparatively, not that long. That's half the time it takes to find a Nomer group, dude. Easy quest. Easy rune. I like the quiet feel that EU has during the times that I play on EU. I like it. Usually I'm on EU right now. On NA, the amount of people that I just saw doing that last quest over there, that was too many. That was too many. I don't like all that. That's stressful. Without mount, I will not have a mount. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit 60 without a mount. Unless they change the STV event in Phase 3 and give you more blood or something, I probably won't have a mount. They're gonna reduce the cost of the mounts by 50% of the gold cost. Cool. I'm not buying a mount. I'll be in travel form. Double resist? Elemental Slav. Trolling, dude. Slave. I was like, if that motherfucker resisted too, Jesus, dude. I bet you that shit has a fuckload of armor on it too. I haven't looked at the poll in a while. Has anybody recently voted on the poll? 3 more votes per 100. That's a lot of votes. You got full bis. Would you still play for another 6 weeks after? It's pretty even. Like 2/3 yes, 1/3 no. Faster than getting exalted with Warsong or Rathi? I would argue, as a solo player, in particular, Adrian, that it would take me a lot longer to get the mount solo than it would to get exalted with a Warsong or a Rathi. If I was able to get into a group of 5 on Discord, I think I would much rather, like, I'd enjoy the STV event a lot more. I haven't been on Discord in a 5-man group. I need to find the group. On NA, I'm pretty sure I can find a group. Every STV event that I've been online for, there's multiple people looking for people to join their group. I'll probably have a mount on NA before I do on EU. The changes, I don't know how the changes feel. I'm only level 31 on NA, so I don't have Boomkin form. I don't have the ability to feel out the runes yet. I will know tomorrow how it feels once it goes live on EU. I've heard a mixture of responses. Some are like, bro, these changes are shit. I can't even feel a difference. And other people are like, yo, these changes are pretty fucking sick. Oh, there's a third person? Yikes. Yikes. I ain't going all the way back out there. You got me fucked up. I ain't going back up there. Hell no. Why do I play on EU? I wanted to play with some homies on EU. And then turns out they don't really play the game that much. And I was already full committed on Phase 1. I'm telling you, I was past the point of no return of making a brand new tune on NA as a main. So I'm trying now in phase 2 to even it out. If not, pull NA ahead of like main priority. So it's hard. It's hard. I have a sixth of the gold that I have on NA that I do EU. I don't have any of the reps that I grinded out on NA that I do on EU, like Warsong, Exalted, big one. The gear, I'm still not even level 40. I'm over half bis to like on EU. Living Flame EU, yeah. Great farm. I was gonna, it's funny you say that. I was gonna meme in the Druid Discord and tag you again and be like, yo, are there any phase 2 Boomkin gold farms? With gear, the changes are sick. Without gear, it's mid. Yeah, because like 1 spell power equals like 1 extra damage for your dots at this point, I think. Something like that. Maybe it's not that high. One extra damage overall. A little more than 1 extra damage overall. But yeah, that's not that much. I don't know. Dots are weird. Alright, I turned that stuff in. Level 31. I don't need to train. I don't know where I want to go quest. Oh, I've got some stuff in the Highlands. I could do the Highlands quests. I don't even have that flight path. I need to get the flight path. I ain't going there. Level 31. Are there some quests up here? The Corruptor. That's all one quest. Scepter of Light. I remember going around and it took a long time to run around and do all these quests here. But yeah, like professions is another thing. Primary and secondary professions on EU, they're like maxed out. On NA, I've got like nothing. So it's been hard to try to transition over to NA. But I'm trying. This phase might be the phase where I can do it. Yeah, what's your gold farm, Wander? Let's hear it. Let's see. You can DM me. I won't leak it. I promise. Oh, there's a couple quests here. I've done these quests before. Maybe at level 32 I do these quests. I need to do some Scarlet Monastery. I need to get in an SM group. You'll DM me? Alright. Top secret? Ooh, I like that. That's spicy. Spicy. Alright, so the title of the stream, Small, Minimal, Rational Changes. It's just a meme on everybody making videos for the entirety of SoD that are like huge, big, massive, insane changes. So, I mean, the changes are nice that are coming out. But this was the main reason that I went live earlier. And it's been almost 3 hours. Not a long stream at all, but you know, I'm just chilling tonight. I'm gonna watch the my old NA raid on Wrath. Table Slam and Spirit both stream that. And it starts in like an hour. So twitch.tv/tableslam or twitch.tv/spiritchill. If you want the Feral Pav versus the Holy Pally Pav. But yeah, if you haven't seen all the changes, here's all the changes. My big L shit takes are at the start of the stream if you want to go back and watch the VOD. Can I power through really quick? XP buff and leveling, huge change. I love it. It's great. It's terrific. It's fantastic. I'm out of town next week. It sucks. That's why I was still leveling tonight. So, this will maybe help my third tune get up to 40. I'm excited for the XP change. No negative side effects of giving people bonus XP. Perfect. Reducing the cost of normal racial mounts and mount training by roughly half at level 40. It was kind of weird that the cost was halved and then it went to full price and now it's going back to half. I'm not going to buy a mount, so this doesn't really affect me. So, cool. Mounts cheaper. Nice. Not a complete gold sink. I think people are going to be happy about that. Increasing the base gold reward of all the quests. I think that's also a really nice change. I don't think they had any bad changes or announcements. Raid size at level 60. Please be level 20. It's looking like level 40 is going to be where best loot comes from. But level 20 is going to get you something close to the level 40 gear. I don't want the 40 player raids. I'm on the 20-25 max raid size team. That's me. Maybe if it was like the 40 man for the absolute last phase, last raid. If it's Nax or whatever, and it's 40 player Nax, okay, cool. But every level 60 raid tier coming out with another 40 man raid each time, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. Itemization changes of, I forget. The revamping, yeah, they're going to change some dungeon gear. Cool. I don't think they mentioned anything about crafted gear in there. Yeah, everything's looking good. Looking good. I'm hopeful. I'm being positive. Full price just in time for you to pay for it. Oh no, that's been a thing for a lot of things with gold in particular. It's like, how many people were already revered with the Duratar supplies logistics or whatever, and then they made this change, and now it's like, well, I'm already revered. Yeah, there's some things that feel kind of bad with some of the gold changes that they do. Rip. Back to, yeah, rip. Wreck PvP in full bis. I can't wait to wreck PvP in full bis. 50% of the way. I was like 1900. I think I'm still like 1900 out of 12k or something. So I've got a little ways to go. I haven't. None of the new stuff that's available was really like groundbreaking. The 16 slot bag is the thing that I'm looking forward to the most off of the vendor. But it's like, am I gonna rush and try to like spend gold and farm mats for one 16 slot bag? Not really. The neck. Alright, but I'm out of here. It's dinner time. So if you want to check out Table Slam or Spirit Chill's raid tonight, I'll be hanging out in their chats probably, watching some Wrath ICC full clear into Ruby Sanctum if there's time. Table Slam, the Feral Druid. Spirit Chill, the Holy Pally. Come hang out. Podcast tomorrow with Scotty J. I don't know. I need to message him and see, because there's a lot of changes, a lot of news that dropped that is some interesting topics for discussion. Yeah. Died in Booty Bitty going for the died to guard. Oh no. Oh yeah, you're not making me want to do the Nourish Rune quest. Alright, I'm out. Have a great night. Enjoy playing Balance Druid. Try to enjoy it. I'm having fun. Adios.